Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. So today we are down at the shop. I'm going to try and do some rust repair on the cab for the 76 F100. I'll show you what I'm working on. Okay, so I've got to deal with these rust issues in both cab corners. First, I'm going to open this up, see how much rust is actually up inside this panel, and see if I need to sandblast it. And then I'm going to go ahead and rebuild the back piece and start working on scribing in the new patch and get that all cut and fit into place. So that's what I'm trying to tackle here this morning. I'm gonna grab a few tools, get set up, and just hop in. So basically all I wanted to do here was open it up and see how bad the rust was up in the cavity. Obviously I'm not cutting right now to do any patch work. I'm just trying to expose the problem area. So I'll flip it around here and give you guys a better look. Okay, so it's not too crusty in there. I probably will just blast it out with the soda blaster, maybe a little sand. But you never know what you're gonna find living inside of here. So obviously the culprit is all this dirt, mud, and moisture that get up inside of here. And really just cause this major problem where these rust out. Just a ton of little seam sealer and just stuff like that just gacked up inside of here to try and seal it up. So what we'll do is I'll probably drill a few small holes to help kind of alleviate that to where it can actually drain out of here. But yeah, gonna keep doing a little bit more investigating. The sheet metal is actually not too crusty up high. It's all down in here. So like I said, it's just a little investigation work, to see how bad that rust actually is. I'm gonna grab a spot weld cutter and end up zipping out those spot welds just to make it easier so I can hop in here and replace this panel. But this thing's not that bad. I'm actually pretty excited. So I got more of the junk and garbage out of there. You can really see now like all these little dips and valleys and all this stuff that really catches that moisture and dirt and mud and anything that kicks up in there over the years. But now I've got the spot weld cutter. I'm gonna put that to work and cut these spot welds out all the way around, and then I can cut this panel up a little bit higher and really take a good look. Now that I have all the spot welds cut, I went through and started prying this off all the way around. And I got it all the way around the back side here as well. I'm gonna end up replacing this panel, with a new piece. So not super stressed about it. I just didn't want to cut it up too bad to where I couldn't, create a pattern. But I'm gonna go ahead and blast all this kind of clean, make it look nice, and clean up this inside here as well. So, making progress. built a new inner corner. Now I'm gonna run it through the bead roller to get that little lip on there, and it'll be ready to go in. So I played with the bead roller a little bit. I wish I had a 45-degree die, and that would have come together a lot better, but you know, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and start tacking it in place so I can move on to the next portion. Well, that piece is in. I know my GoPro died part of the way through me installing that replacement piece, but I'm happy with it. I mean, never really gonna ever see it, so I'm actually, you know, okay with where it's at. But now I think I'm gonna maybe scribe a spot where I'm gonna actually cut this out and put the new one in, and then I'll cut it out so that I can actually sandblast that little intersection, so then I can start putting this back together. All right, pretty happy with that. Well, I definitely made some progress today. Really happy with being able to get some new sheet metal attached to the cab. I didn't get the cab corner installed, but I did get that fresh piece, so it's actually got, you know, a solid piece of metal for that new corner to attach to. You know, overall, I'm really ecstatic with the forward progress. I know it wasn't a ton today, but every little bit counts. You know, like they say, you can't eat an elephant whole. It's a little bite at a time. So pretty happy. I think tonight I'm going to take the family camping, and I'll be back here tomorrow afternoon. But I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch these videos. It means a lot to me, and we'll catch you next time.